Hey guys, welcome back to more Persona 5, and in this episode, we're assaulting the barracks here in the Spaceport. To literally find an ID card, yeah, it's kind of a lot, just so we can progress, but oh well, we gotta do what a Phantom Thief's gotta do, and the first thing we gotta do is steal this crap. Now, don't you actually think, like, the treasure demon can't appear in this, like, little area? Because, like, seriously, where the crud would he go? He'd be like, running here into a scripted event? I don't think so! Anyways. If you don't recall, yeah, we gotta spawn these jerks in the Chief Clerk Suites. Cool. Huh? So we're basically eavesdropping on them? Yeah. It's a divine skill of mine. Impressive. See how you managed to wiretap LeBon for so long? That was nothing. So I'm gonna show you what real wiretapping is. I don't know if that's something you should be bragging about, Futaba. In any case, there's no denying that this is a smart move. Most have to obtain info from the group about what their boss is like. There appears to be a few of them further in. Let's obtain their information as well. Okay, I wasn't gonna just stop at the first one use game, but yeah, the chief clerk. I wonder how he got that position. Yeah, I wonder too. Probably by being a robot. And being, I don't know, designed to be a chief clerk. That's probably a good place to start, and this job never ends. Yeah, so they're all not gonna have info for you, but most of them will, and I've heard a good amount. What do you think, Joker? I'm not done yet. Okay, let's get what we need and head out. Okay, I want your wallet. I want to buy hamburger. Oh, God. Just funny to show this. Who are you? Why aren't you working? I love how others put their hands up. Crap, we got caught. These guys are trying to slack off. Report them. We got too close. Let's switch off for now and reorganize. Okay. Are we reorganized? I think we got everything we need, and we have a pretty good amount of info, like about the suites. But that's for the chief clerk, yeah? Looking for the dirt on the chief director, remember? You don't have to target the director guy right away, though. You can go from the bottom up. Yeah, that works too. Now that you mention it, I doubt we could reach the chief director immediately regardless. Why don't we have an employee's ID so accessing the more secure areas would be impossible? Well, for now, let's just identify the chief clerk with the info we have. If there are any more rooms that you'd like to stop by, be sure to do it. Okay, I'll do that, Morgan. So yeah, this is like a really understated aspect of this like palace. I love it so goddamn much. So here's the drill, right? We got two bosses in this area, but only one is the real chief clerk. The other is an imposter. And by entering those rooms and finding out the info, you find out the personality of the, person in question, so you can take their ID so you don't have to fight two at the same time. I like that a lot. It's really cool and crap. Oh well, that sucks, but we'll just get our thing back down, so it's not a big deal. I just love that fact about all of the palaces. They all have something incredibly unique about them to separate them from past ones. Kamoshida is kind of the exception to that because, he was the first palace ever. So, like, they kind of have to make it a mini tutorial level, So I guess you could say he had the tutorials, but, I'm pretty sure, yeah, the bank had a lot of fights. I'd say that was that one. The pyramid had a lot of puzzles. The art museum, just had those, like, security things and all the, like, paintings. So I had, like, I guess you could say platforming. And this one has where you have to, like, negotiate and, like, find out info and stuff. I like that a lot. Also, we leveled up. So I'm gonna go use some more Persona. Don't mind me, but you look safe, Haru. Seriously, I just want to point something out. In editing, I noticed this. Just look at Haru, dude. She's just staring at Ann's tail like, I want to... But she's too polite to, like, actually touch it, because she knows she wants to. If I worked at Persona, I would have put in that, if I worked at Persona, no. If I worked at Atlus, I would have, like, just programmed that in. I think that would have been kind of cool. But anyways, time to fuse. And who will we be fusing? Well, now that we're level 39, there's actually a couple Persona that we can create, which I am particularly excited for. So let's get to it. But before we do anything else, gotta make sure to register because Isis with a Makara Karn is very handy to have for future fusions. So I want to make sure we got that going on. But while we're doing this, I want to really recommend like the types of Persona you should be looking for. From this point onward, it is a very good idea to have Bless and Curse damage on like multiple Personas if you can get it, because a lot of enemies coming up will only be weak to that, so that's something you should keep in mind. But let's fuse by results, and let's just go by the highest level. Ooh, this is a really good Persona to fuse. So Anubis will be great. Unfortunately, he's not going to get an EXP boost because well, we do have progress with the Judgment Confidant, but that's in the future, because, the game does the whole kind of time skip thing. So Anubis would be nice to have here, but we're going to work around it to where, we can get more skills than just Hamon, Mudun, and all that stuff. But man, that's really tempting, but oh well. We're actually going to create Mithras of the Sun Arcana, which means we're going to have to ditch our bird friend. Oh, it's going to suck, but it'll be okay. So Mithras, here's his entries, the sun deity, Romans, pretty cool. He doesn't have pants apparently, just sits in his stinking rock all day, and his Atlus appearance was in Strange Journey, which is where this art has been taken from. Mithras and Mithras, very easy to mix up. They're completely different deities. Don't get them confused. And I actually want to put on Garula. Swift Strike will work. Gotta keep Marakunda in charge. I would want Dodge Sai, but we'll be okay. Now, hopefully this doesn't fail. Please. Okay, good. Even in my, first playthrough, I still never got a fusion accident. I'm just waiting for it to happen now. I am Mithras. You have obtained my mask. I shall become a ray of hope, shining deep within your heart. Aw, shucks. Thanks, mister. So yeah, since we have Yoshida's Confidant completely maxed, oh boy, he's gonna level up a couple of times, and wow, got a giant increase in strength. That's not bad. As far as his abilities go, though, it's not a big deal. This skill's pretty situational. He does eventually get Freydine, which would be really great to pass on, but I don't even know if I'm gonna keep Mithras for that long. In fact, I'm gonna fuse him right away. So, what do we want to do next? I guess the smartest thing would be, he's already registered inside the compendium. Oh, we can almost make Pazuzu! I want him! But, it'd be smarter next to actually fuse Mithras with Isis to create White Rider of the Chariot Arcana, who, if you've read the Bible, New Testament, he's one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and some say he's the devil himself. I don't personally believe that, but yeah, there's his entry. He's traditionally one of the fiend race in the mainline Shin Megami Tensei games, and, well, I like those guys a lot, so we're gonna be fusing him. He also has Triple Down, which is really stupid strong, so I want that. So let's go ahead and fuse him up. Garula, why not? Charge. Marakunda, do we really need anything else? Nah, I guess Dodge Ice would work out pretty great. Please don't fail, please don't fail. Okay, good, it did. Seriously. That happens in, mid-recording. I gotta do so much backtracking. It's gonna suck. But yeah, I will provide victory, for I am White Rider. Didn't actually mean to skip that, but oh well. Behold, the chariot! Okay, good. He actually got strength up, too. He's not, the best type of persona to fuse, because, well, he's, neutral in everything, right? That's not really super helpful, but, hey, he's not bad. I'm gonna get rid of Onikagura, because we don't really need that when we have Triple Down, and yeah, not looking bad. Now we have access to curse damage, which will actually help us out in one specific boss fight. But we're still not done yet. I'm gonna go ahead and... what's the best way I could do this? Oh, no, I guess it's right there. Clotho and... yeah, that'll work out. So, Principality is Justice persona, which I've never really been a fan of. In fact, I don't really like using angels ever in mainline. But he has Makoga, and it's a very reliable source of bless damage, so we're gonna go ahead and fuse him. Mahama would work, Masukukaji, yeah, that'll work out. So Akechi's Confidant still isn't that far, so it's only going to be a very small boost, but hey, that'll help me out in one specific fight I'm not looking forward to, and I am Principality. Order and discipline come before anything else. Take my mask, and let us defend our honor together. You got a weird hat, mister. You steal that from a Statue of Liberty? That's not nice. I thought you were Justice, but... So yeah, he's an angel from the Bible. He also has Medea Rama, which I don't give a crap about. He works for right now, but I'll probably be fusing him later on. So I'm happy with the new persona we have. I really want to show off what type of damage White Rider can do with that snipe. God dang. He's gonna be a beast, but all in due time. Crap, I need to resummon Mithras. And okay, I got Mithras, and I want to equip him right now because, yeah, he actually has the ability to resist physical attacks, and I gotta say, that is super helpful for this next battle, so keep that in mind. But yeah, there's a shadow back there. I don't give a dump, because I'm focused on this one over here, which is, really scary and really on fire. And apparently doesn't see Haru. I don't know how, but... Speaking of Haru, I just kind of want to talk about... No, I'll talk about her after this battle, because we got our boy, Gira McCullough, coming back. Now, the Rebellious Elephant has access to a move That is really scary. Also, he reflects all physical attacks, both gun and sword, so yeah, you don't want to deal with that. So we're just going to use Mafrela. That'll do neutral damage to him and try and knock him down. And here it comes, Deathbound. Ugh, that does a lot of damage. And seriously, every time Gear McCullough smacks his belly, just death erupts in the battlefield. What if he goes over to a friend's house like, man, Mrs. J, you made the best food ever, and smacked, whole house is destroyed. Good job, Gear McCullough. But no, he's yeah, really deadly. I don't want to deal with him, so let's try and knock him out ASAP. The problem is, he's only weak to bless damage, which is why we fused Principality. Now I know what you're thinking. If you fuse Principality to beat him, why the crud you didn't use him? Because then we want to see the cool attack animation, silly willy. So you could either try and hope for the instant kill, or just go straight up for the Macau hug. It doesn't matter. Eventually you're going to beat him, and crud, he goes all the way back here. Alright, so do we try for the Muhammad? Nah, I think this is the safer way to go, so let's just knock him down. Oh, I love that way that animation looks. And seriously, look at him, he's just like, oh, I'm so pathetic. Don't be... I almost feel bad for him, but then I realize he's a giant jerk in the real world. Like, his he's not a great guy. But seriously, Atlus, where's my Gear McCullough plushie? I'd buy a lot, dude. Anyways, this is another enemy that drops those aluminum sheets. The other of which being Anzu, which we battled in the last palace, so if you still don't have the aluminum lockpick, go ahead and try and grind for that guy. And, oh, what's this crap? A robot? And another robot! There's two of the same robot? Yeah, they can only make so many models. Did I tell you I was getting multiple signals? Moving on, we saw one of those red ones giving instructions to the smaller robots, right? Does that mean that one there is the chief director? Or just the chief clerk? We should defeat them both and take their employee IDs to find out. There's no need to waste our energy like that. Yeah, Nari, come on. I ain't finding two bosses on got to. If we talk to each one and compare what they say to the intel we have on hand, we might be able to tell which rank they are. Yeah, so that's the whole point. There's two bosses. Which one's the real one, though? That's why I'm here. I'm gonna tell you which one the real one is. But before I fight this guy, oh my gosh, what the heck? I was literally mashing it. Alright, apparently I wasn't fast enough. I'm not gonna be salty about it. But I'm a little bit salty, but yeah, I don't know. I like this mechanic. Like, I hate talking about mainline. You gotta admit though, I have to admit to you guys, I'm a really big mainline SMT fan, and I just like the idea of negotiating with your enemies to try and like just win the day, you know? That's just so cool to me, dude. I like that. And especially in these modern RPG games where, you know, we're in a setting where it's like, okay, instead of, you know, eating, what do middle-aged people eat? Middle ages, not middle-aged, because, you know, they're always eating Okumura foods, but no. Instead of restoring yourself with a health potion, you know, you just eat a hamburger. That's cool to me, and that's something, like, I always liked about Persona and mainline, but, yeah, this is kind of neat. But we gotta figure out if this is the real one, and are you ready? You need to hold a conversation and get info without making them suspicious of us. Okay, I can manage that. They find out who we are, we'll be forced to fight. Be careful. Okay, hi there, I'm a Phantom Thief. What's your name? Who are you? I don't recall making plans for visitors. I'm a salesman. Would you like to buy our chocolate? Is that so? You must be hard workers if you've come to sell without an appointment. I'll gladly listen to what you have to say. Nothing. Did you bring any gifts for me? Yes. We have chocolate. Chocolate? You're quite in the know. I'm a connoisseur of all things sweet. I can't help but chow down on them when I'm stressed. It is time to make our decision. What do we want to do? Beat his face in? Yes. Morgana's pumped for this. Right, there's no need for any more discussion. Let's take him down. Heck yeah. So this is the fight against the chief clerk, not the director. He's a robot though, so here's the deal with this specific group of enemies. If you don't get the jump on them, my god, this is a rough fight because these little guys, they hurt. They have access to triple down and assault dive. They do a lot of damage, so I don't even want to see that crap. So first thing to do, either hit the middle guy with Zeal or nuclear damage. We're gonna baton pass to Morgana. And this is why we brought Morgana here, guys. Morgana can just rip through these little robots so easily. It's not even a problem for him. So as long as you know their weaknesses, the battle is very easy. However, knowing their weaknesses straight off the bat, a little bit on the rough side, but that's why you got me though. But yeah, the chief clerk, not really that devastating. If I recall correctly, the miniature robots do have a move, though, that will fully heal the main robot instantly, and he can call for reinforcements, so it's best to sort of whittle them all down at the same time if you can. And we got the chief clerk's ID. Oh, this must be an employee ID card. Let me see. It says chief clerk on it. Yeah, I know. I got eyes too, Haru. We're looking for one that's chief director or higher, yes? This one should be okay for now. At the very least, it'll help us get some new places. Yeah. We can enter areas restricted to those of chief clerk rank or higher now. I'm thinking we could tell whether they're targeted if we can squeeze some info out of them. That's right. We need to avoid unnecessary battles if we cross-reference that information. Time for a shift change. Everyone move stations. Continue working until you die. Oh, okay. There's a new robot, and look how he runs. He's funny, but he's about to be dead. Shifts? Said to move stations. Perhaps the rooms I've already entered will have different robots. Yes, they in fact will. We should go check it out, or we cannot and save time. Oh, don't forget to look for places we can get info about the ID cards. Yeah. So I'll be honest, if you just follow the areas I'm going, you don't need a probe for the data. It's just kind of there, but I just want to talk about something real quick. So just across the fandom, and I hate using that word, but, you know, fan of thieves, I got to. There's not a lot of, I feel like Haru just really doesn't get enough love for her awakening, or just, not even just her awakening, her, like, whole story arc, because, realistically, think about it. If you were raised your entire life to, you know, obey your father, you know, she rarely talks about her mom, so I don't think she was that big a deal in, like, her life, right? And then just to realize that, no, my father's wrong. This is messed up. Like, that takes a lot of guts, man. Like, she's just rebelling 100%. I don't know, I kind of like that. That's pretty cool, and I know what she's thinking. John, I feel like Haru so much, why don't you just marry her? Well, her fiance is dead, and oh, heck yeah! Here we go! Mothman! I love him! Why am I shooting him in the face, you're probably wondering. Beats me, but we actually want to recruit this demon because, God, it's Mothman, dude, I got to. They break the gun skills and can hit you with Zeodyne, so be careful of that, and oh, heck yeah. Thank you, Yoshida. He'll join me instantly. You good with words? About as good as me. Me remember now? Me am not Shadow. That belongs here. Me exists a human soul. Me Mothman. My power's yours. Use it how you want. Okay, I will. He's so cool, but yeah, I don't know, man. Haru's... It takes a lot of guts to do that. Like, her dad has almost absolute control in her life, you know? He's this business leader, built literally an empire, you know? And for her to be like, no, that's wrong, we gotta do something about it. That's pretty rad, I don't know. I'm digging it, but anyways, let's see what's in here. Got the model gun, not bad. Considering I want to fuse everyone's ultimate weaponry, we're gonna need a lot of those, but now on to the next area and see. I don't know, man. It's really easy for me to think that Okumura is like a villainous character because, to me, I'm a guy that really values his freedom above all else, like, without a doubt, right? So, like, for some, I understand why people do it, right? That's just how the business world works, right? And maybe some people think that not having a, you know, predetermined husband or whatever, or fiance, is weird. And I'm trying to, like, keep my paradigm open. Like, I'm trying to be an open-minded guy, right? But God, that's just, I would never do that to my daughter. I could be in, like, Okumura's exact situation. I know you can say, oh yeah, totally, dude, you totally want to do that? No, I would not, because that's just, I'd want my son or daughter to have, like, the freedom to choose whoever they want to wed. That's just mean. So what's your move, then? Guess I'll talk first. Decide if I'm gonna help you after. Just passing by, and you roughed up me real bad. What's your deal? Something bad happened in your life or something? Well, yes, but, no, it's not like that. Hey, sure acting crazy back there. Come on, you're carrying weapons. You're looking to brawl? I prefer melee. Everyone else says I'm young. I've lived much longer than you have, Sonny. Now, what you saying? Be kind to the elders? Just don't touch you that. I want to grow old. Let's just say that and flatter him. Yeah, you're not the only one that feels that way. I get you. Like the way you're thinking. Can't believe it. I remember now. I'm a pentagram. I'm Dekarabi. Yeah, nice, man. Cool. I want him so I can fuse him with Principality, because I don't like Principality. His hat is weird, and why does Haru's just sitting here doing squats in one middle? Whatever. My friend said, though, that her shorts look like a diaper. Why does everyone hate on Haru, dude? It makes me irate. Then again, I guess she just has large pants. I don't know. I actually like her design a whole lot. It's kind of masculine. I don't mind that though. That's kind of cool given what her character is based on and how she acts, you know. And there's one. That's way different from the others. What rank is he though? Much they make so you could just look by talent. Well, he's the tallest. So if we're going by Invader Zim logic, he's probably their leader. And either way, let's try starting a conversation like last time without raising suspicions. So yeah, I could go get the intel from all the rooms, but I'll just be honest with you, I don't give a dump. I already know the answers. This guy yells at us a lot and, "Hey, who are you? You can't be wandering around here unattended." No easy to get angry, man. Chill. Don't be ridiculous. If I don't scold you, who will? My anger is not purely for my own pleasure. This is for your own good. More importantly, who are you? What's the purpose of you running around in here? We're looking for the chief director. And what business do you children have with him? He's a very busy man. I don't intend on sparing time to chat with the likes of you. Once I become chief director, either. Oh, bummer, he's not the chief director. Either way, such private talks are forbidden in this office. It's time you stop talking. Yeah, this is probably the guy we're after, but sadly he's not the chief director. That sucks, and right, there's no need for any more discussion. Take him down. Okay, I'm on it. And now there's more of these robots. And here's the scary part. They're pretty darn fast, and oh wow, we actually went before them. I'm cool with that. Unfortunately, yeah. Makoto doesn't have anything that would be really that helpful against this guy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use Rakukaja on Haru, just to ensure that she survives. We really want to use Morgana a lot here, and oh god, no. Morgana, live. Okay, I did nothing to at least Haru. That's good. Okay, sweet. Now, hopefully this Mogaru doesn't miss literally everybody, because, yeah, they're all weak to wind. That's really helpful, so we can just knock them out. They pretty much all do the same thing, though. The robots just have generic, like, alright, I can buff, I can use, like, stuff. You're not missing a lot by not seeing them, but yeah, they're all down, and now we're going to Haru, so kind of want to use triple down here, but here's the problem with these robots, right? They resist pretty much everything, and oh, come on! Whatever. Alright, we gotta take that guy down before we can call for more, or not call for backup, but kind of just heal the guy to full. We don't want any of that crap, so get in there! Mithra! And I probably should have started the battle with Mithra, huh? Oh well, I didn't. My bad. God, we're just getting crits like crazy with Garu. I'm digging that, but yeah. Another all-out attack, just wipe them all out. Seriously, if all-out attacks weren't a thing in Persona, jeez. This specific series of fights would be so rough, but yeah, they're done. Kinda want to show like the all attack finisher with, you know, Morgana. I haven't actually shown off with Haru that much. How dare I mix them up? But oh man, crap, this is bad. So I want to get Fire Boost and Fire Amp eventually on. God. And to do that, I kind of gotta get rid of Ambient Aid. I don't know, I was really digging it. I kind of want to use it, but at the end of the day, she's meant to just be this giant fire nuke that just tons of damage. So I needed to be able to do that. And alright, we got the section chief ID. God dang it. Well, at least he had one. An employee ID. This one says it's for the section chief. Wait, wasn't the chief director dude either? Were you not paying attention to the conversation? Can we just fight the president already? Nah, we're not a bad enough dude, and workers have no need to eat. Everyone, it's time to change shifts. Keep working until it destroys you. Okay, then. Wow, that guy skips leg day. Good lord. He's scary. Also looks like the fiance. This is another shift change. The employees must be getting switched out just like before. Why don't we check the places accessible via the section chief's ID? Okay, we can do that, but not before I get this treasure. Please be the treasure demon. Man, whatever. Not the end of the world. We should also probably like go to the area with the intel so we can get the chests in there. And, oh, come on, I don't want to fight this guy. Be a bro, just turn around. Ah, thank you. How are we sharing that? Like, just think about all 4 of the Phantom Thieves in this current party are all sharing that same part. Oh, god dang it. I swear, every time I think it's gonna be it, but it isn't. It's just... And even if I do find this treasure demon in this palace, there's no guarantee we can actually even take him on, or get him. Because you basically need a crit. But now that we have, the tower leveled up a little bit, that's good. And that was just like a group of black slimes, so it's not a big deal that we didn't really fight them. I don't know what this encounter will be though. Hopefully Decorabia. Wait, no, we already got Decorabia, so we're doing good on like finding all the demons in here actually. So far, we're actually recruiting, like, a ton of them, but get him! Mithras! Just use that attack. It's pretty cool. And what does he actually drop? Iron Sand? I don't actually need that. But yeah, his only weakness is bullets, so I hope you have a lot. And if not, you know, you can just use the Star Confidant's ability to swap out your party members, so that's another good thing about getting a Haru, you know? More bullets. That's great, and once we start customizing our guns for more, like, ammo, oh man, it's gonna be awesome. I'll actually be able to use gun attacks against bosses and have them do actual damage. Which isn't what I really think, like, they wanted, because, like, if you could just use, like, gun attacks every time, that's all people would ever use, but, yeah, here's the problem with this next series. There's a lot more of this specific boss. There's 4 of them. And spoiler warning, the last one in this, like, floor is the correct one. We could get the info we need, but it's not really that important, and man. Is it just me, or does this authentication process just take forever? It's like waiting for the elevator, it's like, come on. I don't know, it's very realistic, though. I imagine Okumura doesn't cheap out on the security, and great, this one open as well. Got it close to the end, right? Chief Director is usually directly above Section Chief. In what? Don't forget to be cautious of your condition, everyone. If you're feeling tired, go to the safe room. Kodo, quit being a ma. Oh my gosh. Well, she's at least good at that job. And okay, we need to definitely ambush this guy. Pretty sure it's gonna be Gira McCullough again, since those are only the. Yeah, it's definitely him. Crap. How do I really deal with this guy? I guess no, we can't really do that. All right, we'll just use Mafrela. And I really want to get concentrate soon. Like, god dang, we haven't had that in so long. But let's actually switch our persona again. Let's go for the Mahama. Let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get the instant. God dang it. Well, now this is really bad because now the main character is vulnerable because he's in Principality, which is level 27 demon, which means he's gonna have really, really bad endurance, which I'm not happy with. We don't really have much to do. I could use an item. That's kind of risky, though. I'm not going to do that. Instead, let's just hit him with Sayo. That should do decent damage. Oh, this is actually super bad. Deathbound. Doing a fair amount to Haru. God. I don't like the way this is turning out. And he is now oh, my God. So this is why you want to knock those guys out first. I made a big mistake. Okay. What do we do here? I'm pretty sure... Wait, who reflects? Okay. Here's an idea. I'm gonna heal up Haru, and then I'm gonna go into Mithras, right? Because Mithras can reflect nuclear damage. I'm pretty darn sure. We should be able to salvage this. I really don't want to die once I've come this far. God dang, it just goes to show, man. Once you can like reflect attacks and everything, it makes a lot of stuff way more complicated. I'm just gonna guard. There's no reason to be too aggressive. Abyssal Surge, please don't go against the protagonist. Oh god, thank you. That would've been really bad. Alright, so... yeah, I gotta do this. It's the only way. So, this is another benefit of using more personas. You can get around this encounter very easily. Another reason why Mithras, pretty good persona. Can't recommend him enough. Eventually, though, I kinda do want to get that Freydine on him, but, how are we doing now? Okay, so we got the reflect off of him. I think it'd be smartest to go into Morgana. Just hit him with the Garula, like... Morgana's a glass cannon. This Garula's gonna hurt if it's baton passed. Oh my gosh, that was actually better than I was expecting. And that's a bummer. Luckily now we're back in Mithras though, so that's gonna do next to nothing. And if he had a little bit more like agility, god, this would be such a rough encounter. But luckily he doesn't. God, Gary McCullough, get out of my face! You're not even the boss of this section. God dang. Why am I getting so mad at this fictional elephant in a video game? I don't know. They got a lot of money. So that's cool. Just throwing that out there, but. Yeah, I'm not really getting the whole, like, maybe you guys can clue me in on this. Usually the palace demons, you know, they have, like, some semblance of, you know, alright, this is the theme they're going with. With this one, it's just like, yeah, here's a bunch of guys. There's a couple demons. Some of them are star-shaped. I guess that's because Okumura's reaching for the stars, I suppose, by wanting to be a politician. I don't really know, but yeah, spoiler warning. None of these guys actually have any info for us. Really. I guess you're just supposed to figure out which one's the leader, right? And oh crap, I hit that one by accident. Whoopsies! But yeah, let's see what this one's talking about. Don't worry, somebody will surely do something about this eventually. Don't be so sure. And I actually don't know how to get that last one. I imagine it can't be too terribly important though, since I already know which the real one is. And I don't know, I actually kind of lucked out. Like, Usually, look how hard it was. It's such a good job with her, jaunty, jog, but, no, I actually lucked out, and, like, I didn't have any problems with this, like, at all. Like, I just did it the first go. I don't know if I lucked out, because I figured, alright, they gotta save the last guy for last, right? That makes perfect sense, but either way. We're just gonna kick these guys' butts, don't mind me. I'm not a big fan of how Mafrela looks, though, when you actually do damage. It looks strange to me. I don't know why. Did we miss the middle guy? I think we did. Holy crud. That's surprising. Let's just go into Morgana. We really don't see his crit animation enough. In fact, oh, come on. Oh my gosh, that's really bad. That's what I get for using a weapon with 90 accuracy, but it looks cool. Now he's shocked. That effect rarely happens. Consider, like, I don't know. I thought that was gonna be in the game a lot more, but it really doesn't happen that much. Yo, give me money. Actually, crap, you dropped liquid mercury. I should have killed you. Crud. I'm actually getting conflicting information if you can get that item from negotiating or not. Apparently you can't. I've seen it before though, so I don't know, but it was from Anubis, so I don't know if like it's different per demon, but he definitely drops that item eventually. I don't know. Either way, we're on to the last robot, and it's time to kick his robots. This one's really strong though, so be careful. Oh crap, that thing's huge! What's with him? Could that be a higher rank? Be weird if he was the lowest rank. If size shows the importance Father places on them, I suppose we should be quite high up. Yeah, he's tall, so he must be important. Hello.
Who are you rascals? How did you get in here? What business you have at our best of the best corporation, Okumura Foods?
I just want to talk.
I don't like your tone, but okay, speaking with young people is rare for me. I also almost never interact with such lowly individuals. Grah!
Okay, then.
What's the matter? Go on, let's continue this conversation.
Okay. Do you like small talk?
You want to speak of trivial matters with me? I absolutely cannot stand for that. Just sit tight and listen up. Back when I was young.
Okay. What? It is time we make our decision. What do you want to do? Kick his butt? That's what we always do. Alright then, let's take him down. So yeah. That's the right thing to ask him, I guess. This guy has 4 robots, though. And oh boy, they're scary. So he's gonna start the fight off with Swift Strike, just instantaneously. God dang. I don't like that. That's another reason I highly recommend Mithras is very good to have here. Just throwing that out there, but here's the problem, okay? The Maracunda might be a good idea, but at the same time, we're getting a little bit low. I'm gonna risk it. The main guy is weak to psychokinetic damage. The rest of them also still weak and, oh, come on, live. Oh, Haru, just hang in there. Okay, I'm not risking it. We gotta heal up Haru. God. These fights are a little rough, man. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, who's that going for? Okay, Makoto, she can tank those for days. Perfect. All right, we survived. Awesome. Let's go for the Magarula. Gonna do a ton of damage. Ooh, and it missed one, so that means we can get a follow-up and just do another. Heck yeah. So now what we gotta do is take down that main guy, which should be easy enough. Should I baton pass here? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Why the crud not? I kinda wanna go into Principality and heal everybody up. I feel like that's kinda smart. So I'm gonna just do that. I understand Morgana could have done that as well, but because of the baton pass, it's gonna be pretty much guaranteed 100% heal. And that's cool with me. So, like I said before, Psychokinetic is this guy's bane. Just knock them all down, kick his butt. Get the heck out of my face. So now let's think. I think he's also weak to curse damage, so once we eliminate this other guy, we can just go into, aw, come on. What a jerk. Whatever. Alright, so we can still just go into, White Rider, knock everyone else down. We're gonna start with the Garula, knock this fool. Oh my god, we actually missed an attack. This is bad. Alright, we're gonna have to... Let's just hope for the item. Okay, do we have 5-inch nail? Yes, we do. Perfect. So, throw it at him. Nice. Now knock him down. Now we can baton pass to Morgana. And that's the fight, man. Pretty rough, but we survived. And we actually lose a lot of MP on, I guess I should say SP, on Joker. So that's a little unfortunate, but hey, at least we won. Just barely, though. Haru had 6 HP left. God. Maybe I'm under-leveled. Or maybe I should just do better at negotiating. I don't know. Probably a little bit of both. But hey, we took down the Chief Director. And now we can keep moving on. And even Haru's smile during her level up fills me with joy. Anyways, yeah. she's gonna get Tetrakarn, which is a pretty great skill. Reflects physical attacks, so if you're really struggling against those Gear McCullough, hey, now you have an answer for that, right? Although you could just fuse a physical resistant persona. That also works, and finally we got the card! Perfect. We finally found the Chief Director's ID card. That means we can go in that rank door upstairs, right? Downstairs, whoops. Well, let's go check it out. Time to make like a banana and split. Do you guys ever remember that show, The Banana Splits? I don't know why, that crap still traumatizes me. Just scared the living crap out of me, but it's like not even that, it's just like guys in like suits of like a dog and some crap. I don't know, I think about it, and every time I hear Banana Splits, I'm like, just cower in fear. Okay, it's not that bad, but it's like, they're just eerie, I don't know why. My mom was a really big fan of that show, but yes, it opened! Now we can progress in the palace. Now, spoiler warning, this isn't even a chunk of the palace. We still got a long way to go, like, yeah, I mean, I'm not complaining. I like this place a lot, but, yeah, there's a lot of palace to, traverse, and are you kidding me, bro? Come on, I don't got time for this. Let's just get this over with, God. Oh, wow, that was an insta-kill. I was ready to make a cut. Thank God that was added to the game. I can't even... Thank you, Atlus. Thank you. Like, seriously. And some people complain that that is a thing in the game because of Ryuji's confidant. You don't always have to ambush them. You can just run at them. It's not always a bad thing. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, moving on up in the world. And oh man, we're going to explore this area. This is my favorite part of the area. It's really short. Screw it, I'm just going to put in this episode because I like you guys. I want you guys to have a long episode because I know I've been slacking with a little... I did that purposely though because I feel like, especially with this segment leading up to the palace, like there wasn't a lot I could do. It just wasn't too terribly exciting, you know. The confidants were in the middle stages, and, you know, so I kind of do feel bad about that, but you gotta understand, I gotta, you know, do what the game gives me, right? But, oh well, we'll save that talk for another day. I'm not complaining, it's just like, I even admitted, it was like, Johnny, just progress in the game, and I'm like, I want to, man! But gotta wait for that rainy day, you know? Heck yeah, finally! Yeah, seriously. You know, it's a little odd. I thought Okumura might be behind the mental shutdowns, but we haven't found anything even remotely pointing to such a secret so far. Oh yeah, you're right, I forgot about that. Something that important might be deeper in. Let's just keep going. Yeah, good idea. Wait, how did Morgana know that? I don't know, it's kind of strange, but... Man, I don't know, this is a little windy. I like this palace a lot. I don't know why Haru's part of the game just gets all this hate, dude. The palace looks amazing. Sure, you know, all the robots have like the Aegis effects, like, I don't know. So Iijima draws robots very distinctly, and I guess if you're like really into Aegis, you'd be like, oh, come on, dude, draw robots differently. I wanted Aegis to be the only one, and that is a slight criticism, I guess, but oh well, it's not a big deal, but here we go. The faculty surroundings, oh, looks so goddamn cool. Look, that building is there. This is where the treasure is, we're not far. Seriously, that close? Can we just go from outside? No point going through there. That might be worth a try. Yeah, if we're that close, it's worth a shot. And oh, I love this part so much. It's so goddamn cool. So we got to get on this, and we traverse like all this landscape with these like definitely not Star Wars inspired platform. So goddamn cool. And the second we get off it, we got to fight this dude, which hopefully is Dekarabia. That'd be pretty cool because I need to get more liquid merc. Oh, here we go. So this is my favorite part, to grind him, because like the Mothman aren't really that tough. You should be okay. And wait, oh, we gotta follow up. Oh, it's a boy, dude. Heck yeah, we haven't seen this one yet. Get him! I love that so much. On's is really strong too. But, oh, it's just so good. I love those so much. They have so much impact. It doesn't have to be a million bullets, but it's like, hey man, I got you. And they just come in and it's really cool. All right, enough fanboy. I like this game a lot. I don't know if you guys can oh my gosh, heck yeah, we got a liquid mercury. I'm having a good day. I don't know about you guys, but
let's go, Joker.
That makes me happy. Okay. Now we gotta show that off. And oh, I know I'm gonna butcher this. I'm sorry. You gotta understand, Atlus games have a million different languages in them. Rasu Ofuda. We got that. That's an item that boosts our stats. In battle, it's pretty cool. And do we really want to progress? No, I think I'm going to save this part for next time, actually. The safe room's right here. It makes perfect sense for this to be our stopping point. Next time, though, in Persona 5, we're going to do a lot of Persona Fusion. And also infiltrate more of the palace. Guys, thank you all so much for watching. I really just... can't say it enough. Thanks for watching these videos. Like, your comments every day, they just brighten my morning. I love them. Can't wait to like see them every time. But oh boy, we got a lot more palace to go. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I hope you enjoyed this part, and hope to see you next time where we wrap up Okumura Foods Palace. Hopefully, maybe not. Who knows? Anyways, see you guys then. Bye.